I think in the women in the apparel business, and women in any business, they have much more of a collaborating, I guess, a collaborating spirit. Women always look to collaborate with other people in businesses, and they're more prone to that team direction. Let's work as a team so that we can get to the where we want to be.
Hello, TKO family. Mike Sanchez here. We have here together Tosca, and this story will definitely inspire you. We have a remarkable entrepreneur with us today here at TKO, Tosca, who has been making waves in the business world. Welcome.
Thank you. Great to be here.
To start off, please share a bit about your journey and what inspired you to become an entrepreneur and start in this apparel business.
I'd be happy to. It's a long story, but I will definitely keep it short and to the Reader's Digest version. I think from a young age, maybe 18 years old, I always wanted to own my own business or become a lawyer. So I received my 2-year degree, but I had an opportunity to get into a business at 20 years old. So my parents put their home up. Next thing you know, I was in the sporting goods business. And I think I got the spirit from my mother. My mother was very ahead of her time. She wanted us her children to be confident and secure and be able to take care of ourselves and head into life and dealing in a very positive way. So I think that's where that's where I got it. At one point, when you're 18, 20 years old, you think you know everything. So I was in the business, in my sporting good business, and then I had to sell it 2 years later. Feeling kind of down, I then moved to Florida, and where I continued that need to want to own my own business. So I met my future business partner, and we started a t-shirt company, and here we go. So 20 years later, started with $150, sold it 20 years later, and now I'm on my fourth profession. So it was always in my heart to own my own business and to run my life the way I wanted to. And it was a great experience. It is a great experience, and I look forward to new things.
That's awesome. That's a fantastic story. And in the spirit of Women's Day, do you have any reflections on the role of women in the apparel business world? So you mentioned your mother as being, the pivot of all of this, but is there anyone apart that you look up to in this industry?
To be honest, the one person that I think is great is the CEO of Dick's Sporting Goods. And it is a female. The CEO is a female, and being in the sporting goods business myself in the 90s, it's a very, very difficult business to be in because of the waste and inventory and on stuff like that. But she has been able to persevere and run that company into probably one of the only largest sporting goods stores there is today. So I always looked up to her, and I think in the women in the apparel business, and women in any business, they have much more of a collaborating, I guess, a collaborating spirit. Women always look to collaborate with other people in businesses, and they're more prone to that team direction. Let's work as a team so that we can get to the where we want to be. And I always did that myself. So I love that about women in business. And I think we're always, I guess, folks always think, oh, women are too emotional in business. And that is so not true. Women are so tough in business. Where we get emotional is personal. When it's personal situations. But in business, tough as nails. There is no doubt of that. So I think that moving forward, it's a great it's a great, we have a great future, and I hope that continues.
That's inspiring. That's wonderful. Now, as a successful woman in an entrepreneur, what message do you have for others inspiring women out there that are, maybe looking to get into this industry, have doubts, what can you say to them?
Well, I can tell you that it's so important for women to continue to advocate for each other, to support each other, to continue to revel in the successes that we are experiencing right now. I always say that I was born in the wrong year. Unfortunately, I wish that I was 20 and today and being and having all the things that are available for women, and we're being seen as actually a great fit to be a CEO, to be a president. And unfortunately, a lot of the great women in business, they're not in the boardroom. They're supervisors. They're the ones doing all the work, but they do it quietly. But we still need to work hard to get to that top echelon. And we need to support each other and advocate for each other and be happy when something happens successful to another woman. I think we really need to keep doing that, and it's going to be awesome.
That's a great message. Thank you, Tosca. Thank you so much for sharing your insights, your experience with us. To all of our viewers, remember at TKO, your success is our success. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
We've got your back.